This is Basketball Infinite. Make sure to like and subscribe and ring that bell for notifications. All right, we are now in the Eastern Conference semifinals in 2001 in Michael Jordan's rookie year. And I guess David Aldridge being on there is pretty accurate since he was reporting back in 2001. But we've got a big matchup here. Michael Jordan versus Ray Allen. Two of the top three shooting guards in the league, and you can put Kobe Bryant in there as well. So this is an absolutely huge series for this young Chicago Bulls team who was not expected, even with Michael Jordan, to make it this far in the playoffs. This is a huge surprise. We swept the Miami Heat, led by Alonzo Mourning in round one. We finished with a 51-win season, which honestly I was expecting maybe 500. Before this started, I was expecting maybe a first-round exit, but we have exceeded all expectations, led by Michael Jordan, and he is getting work in early, rocking the cradle with one hand. And on the road, we are ahead of the Milwaukee Bucks already. But as I said in the last video near the end, this Bucks team in real life made the Eastern Conference Finals. They are currently one of the top teams in the league, unquestioned. And they are going to be a lot tougher to defeat than the Miami Heat were. Michael Jordan now has Ray Allen guarding him. That's a lot different than 6', 35-year-old Tim Hardaway and Mookie Blaylock, along with a probably 70 speed Dan, as we called him Thunder Dan, because I can't really pronounce his last name. So here we're ahead 51-43, and Jordan is up to 14 points in the third quarter. Not quite the 85 he scored in game one of the last series, but the Bulls are ahead and things are looking good so far. And MJ makes a free throw here to push his point total. It's 57-50, but you're seeing just the ability of Ray Allen, and you're seeing why he's probably one of the top 5 players in the league right now. But Jordan comes right back at him. This is going to be a fun duel to watch throughout this video. I'm not going to give any more spoilers than that, but these two going at it's going to be really fun to watch. So the Bucks also have Skip to my Lou as the backup point guard to Sam Cassell, and that's going to be a tough matchup for Jeff McInnes because both Sam Cassell and Skip to my Lou are pretty nasty. It's 62-54, but as you see, Tony Kukoc gets the rebound, passes it out to Michael Jordan, who drives right past Ray Allen for another dunk, and it's looking good so far. It's kind of a low-scoring game. We're in the fourth quarter. I do not know how Skip to my Lou made that shot. But you see the point totals. Michael Jordan and Ray Allen both leading their teams respectively. Ron Artest passes it to McInnes, who passes it to Elton Brand. We're trying to get him involved some, and he makes a beautiful shot attempt right there. It's now 71-65, but Sam Cassell's driving to the basket, and Sam Cassell is an absolute stud muffin. We pass it down low to Brand, and Brand dunks it. He's looking good so far, and we are looking good so far. On the road, it's 73 to now 69. I am very, very pleased with how we are playing so far, but Brand misses this jump shot, and the Bucks are driving. Glenn Robinson has the ball. He makes a spin move. That's a beautiful right-handed layup. It's now 73-71. Birdman's trying to make something happen, and he dunks on Chris Mim for the and one. We're at 76-73. Jeff McInnes has the ball. He gives the ball to Elton Brand, who's trying to back down in the paint. He's trying to get a shot off. He does get fouled. He makes both free throws. We're under 8 minutes left in game one now. Glenn Robinson driving to the basket, who passes it off to Chris Mim, who cuts the lead to 3. It's 78-76. MJ passes to Brand. Brand can't make that jump shot consistently yet. And Ray Allen has the ball, and holy macaroni, the Milwaukee Bucks are now up 1 point. It's 79-78. Ray Allen has the ball again. He's trying to figure out what to do, but we steal the ball. None other than Michael Jordan, who's driving on Sam Cassell, and Jordan passes to Elton Brand. But look at this Milwaukee Bucks defense. However, Brand does get a foul. But we are now at 4 minutes to play, and Brand does make this layup to push this Bulls lead to 3 and give him 20 points for the game. However, Sam Cassell, let me tell you, this whole season playing, and if you look at the point guard depth in the league around 2001, it's really not too crazy, especially considering I'd probably consider Iverson a shooting guard. But honestly, this whole season, Sam Cassell is probably the toughest point guard I've guarded, and that is a huge compliment. Like, he has been really, really tough to guard. It's 88-87 Bulls. Cassell has the ball. He's double teamed, but he passes it over to Ray Allen, who hits a huge three-pointer. Oh my goodness. It's 90-88, but MJ comes right back, and he gets an and one. And he makes the free throw. Actually, no, he misses the free throw. I was expecting him to make it, but he missed it. And then Milwaukee takes advantage with a Tim Thomas layup. It's 92-90, but MJ comes right back and puts Chris Mim on his first playoff poster against this Milwaukee Bucks team in the series. But Sam Cassell's at the line. He pushes the lead to 2 with 2 minutes remaining. We give the ball down low to Brand, who misses the shot with one hand, but we get the ball back and MJ's driving and he ties the game. He has over 30 points. It's 94-94, but we leave Tim Thomas open, and Tim Thomas, who only has 7 points in the game so far, comes through, but MJ comes back quickly. This is not an easy game one whatsoever. And we fouled none other than Tim Thomas, who makes 1 of 2 free throws. But MJ's trying to make something happen, but he tries to get to Fancy and Chris Mim, of all players, with the good defense, and none other than Tim Thomas on the other end. We do make a bucket to cut the lead, but we fouled Ray Allen, who's about money from the free throw line in this situation. And guys, we are going to lose our first playoff game, 102-98, despite 30 plus points from Michael Jordan. We're jumping right into game 2. This is a must-win game for the Chicago Bulls, who can get some huge momentum if they can get a win here. You see this defense by this Bucks team. This team is a lot tougher to score on than the Miami Heat were, and this is going to be a lot more difficult series to play than the Heat. The Bucks finished 64-18 this season, and that was for a reason, because they're leading 10-4 right now. MJ's trying to make something happen on Ray Allen, and he does with an and one dunk. It's 7-10. We give it to Tony Kukoc, who we haven't seen much of, but he gets an and one. It's now 10-9. Kukoc at the free throw line, trying to tie the game. Money, baby. Okay, it's 24-20 Bucks in the second quarter. Hawkins has the ball. Elton Brand setting a screen. We're down 4. We're trying to make something happen, but later on MJ drives to the basket and he dunks on Glenn Robinson here to cut the lead to 3. He is making posters happen all over the place. It's now 29-26, and you cannot give Michael Jordan an open lane. It's 29-28. We make the good defensive play, but the Bucks player makes a better shot. It's now 33-30, but MJ comes right back with a dunk, and we're still at 33-32, and MJ drives and Chris Mim fouls him. And this free throw can give the Bulls the lead. Michael Jordan does make it. He's scoring buckets early. It's 35-34 Bucks, but Sam Cassell has a wide open lane, but somehow misses the layup. Michael Jordan now has the ball, who has Sam Cassell on him. But Jordan's fatigued, and he's got to give it off to Ron Artest, who we haven't seen much of. But as you can see, Jordan is just continuing to get buckets, but Skip to My Lou is as well, as the Bucks now have a 2-point lead. Just under 4 minutes left in the second quarter, MJ makes an absolutely beautiful layup. Birdman with the block. He passes it up to Michael Jordan. Jordan has an open lane, and that's beautiful. Jordan now has close to 30 points. Here he's driving on Ray Allen, but Allen has the good defense. That's what we're showcasing. This Bucks team has been able to defend Michael Jordan a lot better than the Miami Heat did so far, and that is a dunk that we have not seen from Jordan all series, and that is beautiful. Jordan now has the ball in the corner with his team up 1, and now they are up 3. We have jumped to the third quarter where this Sam Cassell three-pointer gives the Bucks a 1-point lead, but Jordan driving right past Chris Mim. He's pushing that point total. He's at the free throw line. That free throw gives him 38 points early in the third quarter. He's looking like he did more against the Heat now. We give the ball to Ron Artest, but keep in mind this is not a prime Ron Artest. This is a young Ron Artest who has not reached his full potential yet. I still have a lot of faith in him. I think that he can be a great piece for this team moving forward, but we definitely are going to need to see some more from him in the next couple of seasons. And here MJ drives right past Ray Allen for 42 points. We're at 63-61, and Elton Brand hits, I believe, his first three-pointer all season, regular season or playoffs, and we hope to see more of that in the future. But look at this beautiful layup from Michael Jordan to push the lead to 5. He's trying to push the lead even more. He scores on Ray Allen. Oh me, oh my. Michael Jordan is nearing 50 points, but you see Ray Allen comes right back with the three-pointer. We're at 72-68, and with this bucket, Michael Jordan has hit 50 points for the game. 52 points for the game. And we have the Bucks with the ball. We have jumped to the fourth quarter. MJ spent some time on the bench, and we kind of simmed through to when he was coming back, and thankfully our bench did a pretty good job of maintaining this lead, which I didn't necessarily expect. MJ's free throw right here pushes this point total up further, and we're at 97-85. Jordan trying to get more buckets. He just put Ray Allen on ice skates, but Allen comes back with the good defense to stop him in his tracks. But on this play, Chris Mim cannot stop him in his tracks, and this free throw gives him 58 points, and this layup, I was expecting a dunk because he's been dunking so much, gives him 60. And this one right here gives him 62. This is insane at this point. McInnes with the steal. Jordan's driving. 64. I did not expect this insane playoff performance from Michael Jordan so far. The block/steal leads to a dunk on the other end, and he is nearing 70 points. This dunk gives him 60 plus, and he's driving again, and this layup gives him the big 7-0 on 27 of 35 shooting. This dunk gives him 72. McInnes with the steal, under a minute left in the game, 74. And that's going to be his total for the game as the Bulls win a huge game on the road to tie this series at 1-1. But we're now in game 3, and the Bucks aren't going to give up easy. Ray Allen makes a shot here to push the lead to 4 early on. MJ gets the ball. He's driving past Ray Allen. And you see what that tough defense on Ray Allen can do to contain Michael Jordan, but he still made the bucket. We give the ball to Elton Brand. We're trying to make some more things happen with him, who passes it over to Birdman, who makes the open shot. We skip ahead to the second quarter. The Bucks are ahead 36-33, and Sam Cassell gets blocked, but Glenn Robinson comes over to put the ball in the basket. It's 38-33, make that 38-35, and MJ's getting buckets early again. At 40-35, Elton Brand makes a move. He cuts the lead to 3. We're at 46-41. MJ gets fouled. He makes both free throws. MJ's driving, and he gets fouled again. He makes 1 of 2. It's 48-44. MJ driving past Glenn Robinson for the dunk. He has 20 points in the second quarter. MJ with the steal here. He can tie the game, and he does. This would be a huge win to take a 2-1 series lead. He should have been fouled there, but somehow makes that bucket. We're nearing the end of the second quarter, and the Bucks are hanging in there. This is a tough team, and they take a 3-point lead. Now have a 5-point lead. MJ's trying to make something happen on Ray Allen, but Birdman's wide open, and he gets the assist. We jump to the third quarter. It's 61-57 Bucks, but MJ drives right past Ray Allen for a dunk, and here he gets another one. It's 61-61 all of a sudden. We jump a little ahead where the Bulls have built a little bit of a lead. It's 79-72. We're in the middle of the third quarter. Hersey Hawkins, I believe, gets a steal, and Jordan's driving. He gets a shot on Ray Allen. He's getting buckets, and he's on fire. And this defensive effort by these point guards I have been very impressed with. It's 83-74. MJ finds an open Elton Brandon. We have a 13-point lead all of a sudden, and right here, Jordan makes it a 15-point lead. I don't even know what to say with that layup. That's just Michael Jordan-esque. And Jordan's going to get another bucket here, and he's got 40 points again. Look at this field goal percentage in the playoffs. He is shooting 68% from the field in the playoffs as a rookie. He's playing like this, and he has not even came close to his prime. So we win game 3 pretty easy. And in some big news, the Detroit Pistons sweep the reigning champion New York Knicks. So if we somehow win this series, we will be playing Grant Hill, Jerry Stackhouse, and the Detroit Pistons in the Eastern Conference Finals. But we're going to have to get past Ray Allen first, and that's not going to be an easy task. Sam Cassell as well, who, as I mentioned earlier, is probably the most talented point guard I've played against this year, and that is not an exaggeration. And as you see, this Bucks team in the second quarter has built a 13-point lead, and MJ's trying to cut that, and we get a basket here, and it's 50-46, and the point guard Hawkins makes a play. MJ's driving, and he gets a layup. It's 50-48. So this right here is probably the best dunk of the series. Michael Jordan just put 3 Bucks defenders on a poster. We are trying to make this a 3-1 series because this Bucks team is tough, and this is an absolutely must-win game. Here currently the Bucks are up 65-63. Michael Jordan is spending some time on the bench, but some of these Bulls players are coming through, like All-Star Elton Brand. We're at 80-75. Jeff McInnes gets a steal. McInnes gets a layup. It's 82-75, and Michael Jordan does come back in the game, but Jeff McInnes with some clutch play. And Jordan, a little later on, hits this free throw. He makes this dunk. It's 90-77. The Bucks cut the lead a little bit, but MJ makes a layup to push the lead to 10. We've got just over 5 minutes left. Chris Mim makes a layup to make it 96-88. Now McInnes is driving, and he makes another clutch shot. And Michael Jordan gets a steal. He can push his point total, and with that dunk, he's got another 40-point playoff game. It's a 10-point lead, just over 4 minutes left. MJ drives on Ray Allen. He gets a bucket. And if we can continue this hot play, if Michael Jordan's making shots like that, this game is over, baby. And as you see, it's 110-95, final score 116-97. Guys, we have a 3-1 series lead, and Michael Jordan is averaging over 50 points a game in the playoffs. And I don't think he's made a single three-pointer. That's just insane. Heck, Elton Brand's made a three-pointer. We're going to jump to Game 5. Milwaukee has an A-plus home court advantage. And this is going to be a really tough game to win because Milwaukee, the 64-18 team, is fighting for their season. And it's 12-6 currently. Jeff McInnes gets a steal. Ron Artest passes it to Jordan. Jordan passes it to Chris Anderson, and Anderson somehow gets the ball in the bucket. Elton Brand with the rebound. We're at 36-23 in the second quarter of Game 5. Birdman gets a layup and one. That's a huge bucket. This game would be huge to win because we would be advancing to the Eastern Conference Finals led by a rookie, Michael Jordan. However, we got to get past Ray Allen first. And MJ makes a shot from the corner right there to cut the lead to 7. This free throw cuts the lead to 4. This free throw cuts the lead to 3. And the lead is still 3 nearing the end of the second quarter, but Sam Cassell makes a right-handed layup, that might have been a left-handed actually, over 2 defenders, and then Ray Allen makes the Bulls defenders miss all over the place as he hits that mid-range free throw. And Jordan, the team's down 9 and he misses a free throw, and on the other end Ray Allen gets a layup. It's an 11-point lead for this Bucks team, but Jordan is coming back. And it is now a 9-point lead for the Bucks. Jordan makes it a 7-point lead. Jordan driving. Can he make it a 5-point lead? He can. He's got 21 points. Not quite what he's done in his past games, but it's still pretty up there. It's now a 3-point lead for the Milwaukee Bucks. But Ray Allen, he has hit so many shots like that this series, and I have been thoroughly impressed. And he is a guy we're going to be playing against for years to come. It's a 6-point lead for the Bucks in the third quarter, and MJ drives for a ridiculous dunk to cut the lead to 4. The lead's now at 6 for the Bucks. MJ's driving. He's got an open lane. He makes it. He's got 30 plus points. 4-point lead for the Bucks, and Skip to my Lou makes it a 6-point lead, which is now a 7-point lead. But Jordan drives right past Darvin Ham, and he's nearing 40 points. Holy macaroni, look at this. Michael Jordan is averaging 57.5 points a game in the playoffs. So this 30-plus game is a bad game. We're at 76-69. Jordan, just a casual poster, another day in the life of Michael Jordan as a rookie. It's 78-71 Bucks though, but Jordan's driving, and the center for the Bucks, the backup center, his name is Jamie Fike, I believe. He stops Jordan in his tracks. We jump ahead where Jeff McInnes cuts the lead to 4, and Jeff McInnes cuts the lead to 2. I've been very impressed by Jeff McInnes during these playoffs. He's made my heart smile because he just made another clutch shot to cut the lead to 2 again. It's 88-86, and look at this shot by Sam Cassell to push the Bucks lead to 4. The lead's 2 again, but Cassell to Glenn Robinson on the alley-oop dunk, and their lead is 4, and Sam Cassell makes a 3-pointer to push this lead to 7. The lead is still 7. Rookie Jordan has the ball. He drives past Ray Allen and puts Glenn Robinson on a poster. It's 99-92, now 101-95, and Jordan gets the dunk and 1, but Ray Allen gets some free throws on the other end to push the lead back to 5. The Bucks have the ball. Chris Mim is trying to make something happen. He cannot. Birdman blocks him. Michael Jordan is trying to get a bucket, but look at this defense by Glenn Robinson to force Jordan into an air ball, and then this layup pushes the lead to 9 with just over 3 minutes left. But Jordan gets fouled here. He makes this free throw. The lead's down to 7. The Bulls are still in this game, but when the Bucks are making insane shots like that, it's going to be hard to stay in it. The lead is still 7, but Chris Mim gets the offensive rebound, and the Bucks push their lead to 9. We're under 2 minutes. Jordan's trying to keep his team in the game, but he gets blocked by Glenn Robinson, and that's going to be it. Ladies and gentlemen, probably mostly gentlemen on this channel, I would imagine, but the Bucks win Game 5, and it is now a 3-2 Bulls lead. We are at home. Guys, we have to win this game because I'm going to be honest, if the Bucks go to Game 7 and they win this game on the road, I'm not sure we can beat them on the road. I'm really not. It's probably going to be like a 10-point favorite spread for the Bucks, and it would be a large mountain to climb for us to win that Game 7 on the road. So we got to win this. It's close early. MJ's driving. He pushes the lead to 1. 10 points early for Michael Jordan. Glenn Robinson driving. Passes it to Sam Cassell. Sam Cassell with the mid-range jumper. It's off. Jordan gets the rebound. He's trying to make something happen. He drives past Ray Allen, for the layup. He now has 12 points. It's 18-17 Bulls early on in this first quarter. Elton Brand gets the layup, pushes the Bulls lead to 3. We're now at 24-24, and Jason Caffey somehow makes that shot. But we're in the second quarter now. It's 34-32 Bucks. Hawkins with the ball. Passes it to Kukoc. Michael Jordan is not in this game, but even without him in this game, these role players are going to have to step it up, and Jason Caffey does just that to tie the game. We are now 40-36 Bucks. Jordan is back in the game. He's desperately needed. He's at 17 points here. He's at 18 points here. It's 42-40, but Sam Cassell hits an absolutely clutch three-pointer in Game 6, and then he hits a big layup here. And we're in the third quarter, and the Bucks lead is at 8. MJ here's trying to make that 6, but misses. But he gets to the free throw line a little later. The lead is still at 8. He makes a dunk here, cuts the lead to 6. Here, he's trying to cut the lead, and you see what this Bucks defense can do. I know he had a 74-point game earlier this series, but I've been very impressed with this Bucks defense and their effort against Michael Jordan. It's hard guarding the GOAT, and they're doing a pretty decent job. However, Jordan makes this dunk, draws a foul on Ray Allen, and with this layup by Elton Brand, it's a tie game. And we have some momentum, and we absolutely have to take advantage of it. MJ does right here. He makes both of his free throws. It's 71-69. McInnes gets a steal. He passes it up to Jordan, who drives past Glenn Robinson, but Elton Brand cannot make the shot to push the lead to 4. It is now 71-70, and MJ makes a beautiful pass inside to Jeff McInnes to push the lead to 3. We have a chance to push the lead further. MJ passes over to Hawkins. Birdman, Jordan, money baby. Jordan has 30 plus. It's 81-75. The Bucks are trying to make something happen here, and Ray Allen comes through once again, and he comes through here also, and you guys are seeing just how good a prime Ray Allen was. It's 83-82 Bulls. Just over a minute left in the third quarter, but Caffey gets a steal on Ray Allen, who passes it back to Rajah Bell. Jordan's currently out of the game. And again, our role players are going to have to make something happen, and they do as Birdman makes a shot here. We're now at 89-89 in the fourth quarter, and look at Birdman. I've been very impressed with his offensive play this game. Jeff McInnes gives the Bulls the lead. But Skip to My Lou hits this three-pointer to give the Bucks a 94-93 lead, and Michael Jordan is now back in the game. He's driving. He passes to McInnes. Jeff McInnes with another clutch shot this series, but Ray Allen with two defenders in his face gives the Bucks a lead, but Jordan ties it on the other end. We're at 97-97. Jordan, that's easy. Nothing Ray Allen can do about that. It's 99-97. Jordan's trying to make something happen on Ray Allen. He does, and guys, this is huge. Ray Allen has fouled out of the game, and this puts the Bucks at a huge disadvantage. And when Jeff McInnes is making shots like that, the Bucks are in trouble. Jordan's driving. He gets fouled here and one. The Bulls push their lead up, and Ray Allen is not in the game. And other than Sam Cassell and Glenn Robinson, who are good players, but they're no Ray Allen. And when MJ's making his signature fadeaway, it's over, baby. It's 111-105, and Jordan arguably has one of his best dunks of the 2001 season so far, and he's had a lot of them, trust me. So he pushes the lead to 10. The lead's still at 10. Jordan's driving, and he passes to Birdman, who passes back to Jordan, but this Bucks team is still fighting to the very end. However, it's not going to be enough, as the Bucks do make this three-pointer to cut the lead to 6. However, there's only 2 seconds left, and guys, rookie Michael Jordan is going to the Eastern Conference Finals against the Detroit Pistons and Grant Hill. On the other end, the Blazers beat the Timberwolves in 7 games, and the Lakers, no surprise, they made it. I see that the Trailblazers have no Scottie Pippen. He ruptured his left Achilles. That's not good. Michael Redd also tore his Achilles, but this is the big news. Shaquille O'Neal has torn his right calf muscle, and he is out for the playoffs. I don't know if the basketball gods are looking down upon rookie Michael Jordan right now, but the Lakers starting center is Merceran, who was the 7'7" guy who played way back when, but he's a clear downgrade over Shaq despite his height. But this Pistons team has a lot of players. We played them a lot in some past episodes. Grant Hill, Jerry Stackhouse, Chucky Atkins made clutch plays against us. Jerome Williams is a monster on the boards, and you've got Christian Laettner too. But I think we can beat this team. I'm going to be frank, I don't think this team is better than the Bucks. But we got to stop Grant Hill. As you see, Tim Floyd's our coach. Some of these coaches are a little off. I mean, 23, 24-year-old Brad Stevens, the head coach of the Clippers, but whatever, we'll roll with it. Michael Jordan and Ray Allen, two of the best shooting guards in the game right now. And they will be two of the best shooting guards in the game for years to come in the simulation. I didn't really expect to beat the Bucks. I thought we could beat the Heat. I thought it'd be tougher than it was. This series was tough. If the Bucks won this Game 6, I don't think we're winning Game 7, and they were very close for most of the game until Ray Allen fouled out. However, we've got Grant Hill next. I'm very excited. We have a serious shot at a championship. Shaquille O'Neal is out for the Lakers. Scottie Pippen's out for the Blazers. If we can beat Grant Hill and the Pistons, we are playing a depleted Lakers or Blazers team, and guys, a rookie Michael Jordan just might take things personally and win his first NBA championship in his first season.